Halfway home without a loss. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Draft Champions. The Cowboys come in at 2-0 and flying high. And if those first two games were any indication, this looks like a team to definitely be reckoned with. Their opponents in this one, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We're underway here. Woodson's running this one out. Breaks at the tackle. Spencer's in on the tackle. That return's good for about 29.
Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage. The defense showing a blitz.
The Cowboys have it at the 29. Hilliard's got it. Screen. They'll mark him at the 29. He emerged as quite a find after being drafted in the 4th round out of Clemson. Right away in his rookie year, making plays and finding the end zone often was Martavis Bryant.
Another Clemson wide receiver. People forgot about him because Sammy Watkins was one of his teammates, but he has the size and the speed, and he makes a great target for any quarterback.
Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete. One name we should be calling many times today, in on a number of tackles we expect, is Anthony Barr, the former first-rounder out of UCLA.
Man, he's a big old man who can really run. That's a great combination when you're talking about an outside linebacker or defensive end in the NFL.
Taking off. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. The lone setback this time. First down at the 38. They go down with simultaneous possession. Let's see who comes away with it. And it's the offense. What a catch by the wideout. This play set up by the long gainer. Wilson's on the move. Wilson's tackled down at the 36.
That's an excellent job by the quarterback, getting a few yards there with the run. You know, when you play against him, of course, anytime he drops back to pass, you've got to be alert for the run.
The Cowboys snap it at the 36. Martavis Bryant makes the catch.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
First down at the 28. Michael out of the backfield with the reception. Blocks the one who made the big stop.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
2nd and 11. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here. The pass play fails to work, and now it's 3rd down. Wilson's now going to leave the pocket. What a first series. Touchdown.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
Billy Cundiff ready for the kickoff. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. First down at the 18. Travis Kelce comes down with it and gains about 1. That pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's 2nd down and 9. The catch by Bell, and that's a gain of 10.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down, now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
That's a delay of game. First and 15. Bell's taking the handoff. That's a gain of 6.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
We'll have one more play before the quarter expires. The Jaguars still possess the football as we begin the 2nd quarter. Newton's alone in the backfield. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. And they are in on Bell. Third down and 6. Catch made by A.J. Green. First down at the 48. Le'Veon Bell makes the catch. Fires there to make the stop.
Plays are not always going to be perfect, Tight coverage, good throw by the quarterback, and a nice job by the receiver. Catching the football, breaking the tackle, and getting down the field for a few extra yards.
Newton's 5 for 5 after that completion. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 25. Good for only a yard.
Bell's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
They come to the line at the 24. Newton's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap.
We're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Green's got it. And a first.
Receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
Newton's completed his last 6 passes. Breaking huddle at the 15-yard line. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. The Cowboys lined up in the nickel. 1st and 10. Bell's handed the football. Pryor's there to take it down.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points. Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts. The best way to get more plays in before the end of the first half, go to the hurry-up offense. Nice job by the coach. We'll see if the quarterback can make it work.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Woodley's all over that offense and brings him down.
Can the defense make a stop? They bent a lot here in this drive. They had the offense backed up. They let them march down the field. Now you're in the red zone. Make the right call and stop it. When you're trying to score some points at the end of the first half, the best way to do it when the time is against you, get in that hurry-up offense. Make the defense sit back. Be real careful about what they're doing. Maybe you can get some quick yards and get a chance for some points before halftime rolls around.
The Jaguars are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. What a drive this has been. Third and goal from the 6. Should have had it.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 6 play. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 6.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
And now Newton's going to take off. Force it across for the touchdown.
That time on 4th and goal, the offense goes for it. The defense is all excited. They want to try to stop them, and they make bad mistakes and give up the touchdown.
The point after is good. The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. Woodson's going to run this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Love what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
What a catch. The Cowboys signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Cundiff set now to attempt the field goal. He puts it through for 3.
1 half down and both offenses still searching for answers. We've got a defensive battle on our hands, and Larry Ridley is coming up next.
He's got a chance to return this one. He's brought down. And a run back of about 16. The Jaguars talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Gets the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
On his way. The 30, the 20, the 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. Woodson's going to test the coverage this time. Breaks out of that one. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Cowboys really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
Wilson's going to take off with it. Quick with the catch.
The Cowboys just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 43. And now here's the handoff.
Michael's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain. This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
Second and 8. The catch is made. Hilliard's tackled down after a gain of 5. Wasting no time now for this next play. Third down and 3. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. Ball from the 46. Looks like they're in press coverage here. First down and 10. Back to the ground now on first down for a gain of about 5.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Cowboys snap it at the 41. Throws the pass. Third and 5 following the incompletion. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Handoff out of the I formation. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle. The Cowboys, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Intercepted!
getting close to the final quarter, and this offense now has a chance to build on its lead.
Yeah, if they go out there and score now on the offensive side, what are they doing to the other team? They're putting them in some known situations. So the defense will now know that the opponent is going to have to go out there and throw because they're behind in the game late.
With a minute to go in the third quarter, it's second down. They're going to the hurry-up offense, and they're back to the line quickly. Toss to the outside.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
3rd and 12. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays.
Defense crowding the line of scrimmage. Look out. This could be a blitz. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
He'll throw it over the middle. Green's taken down at the 46.
That's a nice play at that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That's a great feeling.
Is the first snap of the final quarter. That's DeVito making the stop. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. Second down and 7. And he'll hand it off to the fullback. This is 3rd down. We'll go no huddle. The Jaguars have it at the 44. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision.
The Jaguars believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 45. The Jaguars turn the ball over on downs.
I know what the coach was thinking. 4th and short. He goes, listen, we can get this and get the first down and keep the football. But he was wrong. His offense can't come through for him.
Time in this one's running out, and the defense knows it needs another stop. These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out. First down at the 45. Space to work. Ball is out.
The Cowboys look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Wilson's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Out of the gun. Barr has the sack.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
Out of the shotgun formation. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
They better hurry to get the snap. Outside now on the toss. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Second down and 7. Has his target. In for the score. Dallas. We have a late lead change on that touchdown pass in the red zone, but this game probably still has another twist remaining with plenty of time to go.
It's been a crazy day, no doubt about it, but in the red zone nowadays, so many big receivers, quarterbacks so accurate, very hard for the defense to stop those passes. Hey, I like the play. Really creative thought process there, and the offense caught the defense by surprise.
Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Jaguars on offense, you'll remember the last time they were on the field, they faced that decision in opponent's territory and opted to go for it instead of kicking the field goal.
Yeah, I would think they're pretty motivated coming back out in the field, especially since they got nothing out of that last drive. I agree with the decision to go for it on fourth down. They just need better execution from the offensive players.
Got a big lane. And he steps out of the field to play.
The Jaguars did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. Almost intercepted. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. Bell in the backfield. Single back set. Second down and 10. Bell will get it on the toss. And it's Curtis Lofton who makes the play.
Jim, I understand why they tried this run. If you're down in the game, it's late in the fourth quarter. If you're trying to catch the defense off guard, but I don't like the chance here. If it was up to me, I would have thrown it and taken my chances getting the football down the field.
The Jaguars come to the line with a bunch set. The grab is made by Kelsey. The Jaguars come to the line, fourth quarter, with 2 timeouts remaining.
You go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout.
Newton's taking off. Looking to go deep. With the contact, the ball comes out.
Newton's able to get outside the pocket that time, and it's a good job getting outside the pocket, but there's nowhere to throw it. The pass is incomplete.
Second down, late in the fourth quarter. Cam Newton will take the snap out of the gun.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
And they take him down.
To me, this is a no-brainer. Anytime that clock is running and you get sacked in a situation like this, under 2 minutes and you're behind, you use one of those timeouts to stop the clock.
The Jaguars come to the line of scrimmage with 2 timeouts to play with. The Jaguars snap it at the 41. Newton's going to scramble. No time to even look up. He's sacked again.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
The Jaguars have it at the 34. Newton's running away. The ball is fumbled. The offense was able to recover the ball. Newton's inability to produce the